A short ride up the road here finds us at the Round Valley. I don't really know what this is. This is East Bay Recreation and Park District. It's a staging area for hiking and horseback riding back on the hills here. I got the engine on so I could charge up the batteries, the battery for the dash cam. I went ahead and left it on. When I lived out here, mostly when I was with the plaintiff, when you have an RV with a gas generator, you need to run the generator once a month, at least an hour. So I would drive out here, bring a little lunch, fire up the generator, listen to music or read or watch some DVDs, and it worked out really well, and I actually enjoyed being out here. So that's why we're here, and we're going to press on and see what's next. Of course, when I want to be here and film, the grounds crew is here. So anyway, our next stop of the day finds us at the Morgan Territory Reserve, which is East Bay Regional Parks. I'll drift here to see at the Suzuki SV650 I saw here when I pulled up isn't here anymore. I stopped here because there are reasonably clean pit toilets, and I certainly stopped here before. So, okay. So I'm going to take a bit of a rest here. The Morgan Territory Road, when it got to 1.5 lanes wide, if that, it's extraordinarily bumpy. Now, I haven't seen the GoPro footage yet, but I'm figuring that you're not going to be able to tell how bumpy it is by the camera, but you may be able to tell by the windshield bouncing with the bike. Now, the GoPro has excellent vibration dampening, and I'm really happy about that. I noticed it also when I rode to Desert Tower 2 weeks ago or so. The road from the end of the road was some of the worst road I've ever ridden on, and again, you weren't able to tell from the dash cam. Anyway, I'm gonna take a sit here. It's a beautiful day. It's about 3:25 or 3:30 in the afternoon. I have an idea what I want to do. Sunset, I think, is about 7:40, so I'll probably be riding for a bit. Having a bit of a rough day. I put my morning meds aside. I was gonna take them at the Flying J when I ate, and I forgot them, including the nausea meds. So, you know, I'm having my top flight day. So we're gonna sit for a second, have a drink, and we'll see what's next. One more thing about Morgan Territory Road and Morgan Territory is I worked with a guy who told me that he is a Morgan, that his for Morgan Territory and Morgan Territory Road, which I thought was always interesting. And second, I'm going to talk about the Spyder here a second. I talked about the power steering and how you need a really light touch on the handlebars. Well, there are two situations where the power steering is a disadvantage. One is in very high wind. I noticed this coming down Interstate 8 from Desert Tower 2 weeks ago or so, that holding on tight so you don't get bucked off the bike. Our next stop of the day finds us on Mines Road. And I'm at the border, or the line of Santa Clara County and Alameda County. And you can see the break in the pavement at the seam. That's where the line is. I've ridden through very rural Contra Costa, Alameda, and now Santa Clara counties, three of the larger in population ones in the state. San Jose by itself has roughly about 1 million people. So anyway, I pulled off here to take a break. I'm still heading to the Junction. We'll see if it's open. I'm getting hungry too. So we're having a little stretch. It's a nice day. It's just starting to get a little cool. So hopefully I'll be able to eat here soon and then just kind of mosey on home. So that's where we sit for now, and we'll see what's next. Our next stop of the day, about 25 till 6 on April the 20th, 4:20. It didn't hit me right in Antioch at the cocoa farms, but it's 4:20. And for those of you not aware of this, 4:20 is the secret code for pot smokers. And if you see, like in a personal ad or something where, online dating, and you see 420 friendly, it means that they smoke pot. So it didn't hit me why they had like a little carnival, and my God, there was just 1 million people in line, and I'm too sick to stand up that long. So anyway, that explains it. Anyway, you can see by the sign here, it's about 38 miles up and over Mount Hamilton to get into San Jose, but we're going to turn left here and head towards Patterson on, Del Puerto Canyon Road. So we're going to walk up here a touch. It's a beautiful day. I haven't been out here since 2014, the year that my wife and I went full time in the RV. We rode out here. Actually, it was on Valentine's Day, and we drove out here, and the owners, they had just bought it, and they had a bunch of lobster. And they were selling lobster and steak for $20. Sadly, we had defrosted our steaks from Hearst Ranch, when we went to Hearst Castle, and so we ate our steaks. Anyway, here's the sign at Del Puerto Canyon, San Antonio Valley Road. I'm going to point out something here. This is allegedly California 130 right here. Now, California 130 goes from roughly Alum Rock Road all the way up to the top of Mount Hamilton. These signs aren't exactly what you see other California highway signs saying, and I'm not exactly sure why. But let me walk up here. You could see it. That's not a normal highway sign in this state. They're called assurance signs, assuring you that you're on the highway you think you are. And then here's another one. This looks like it's new. Well, it's I have since I've been here last. So here's another. You can see West California 130. The 130 is a very nice ride. I'm not going to take it today. It's a little bit late in the day, and I'm tired. So, but anyway, the Junction. I've eaten at the Junction, and the food was okay. When I was in there last, it seems that the UPS and FedEx, if you live out here, you have your stuff delivered to the Junction, and you pay them $1 or $2, and you get your packages. Now, the post office, as I understand it, is legally obligated to home deliver, roughly, every address in the United States. Now, newer housing has those silver boxes on somebody's property. When we lived in Western Ranch in Stockton, we had one at the end of the street where the road turned. And I didn't like that, so that's when I got a P.O. box in French Camp at the French Camp Post Office. Because those silver boxes are just break-in central. I just, no way. So, okay, I think that's it. We're going to have a sip. We're going to head east on Del Puerto Canyon Road, and we're about half an hour, 40 minutes from Patterson, and we'll see what's next. Our last shot of the day, I'm gonna make this brief. It's about 20 to 8 on April the 20th of 2022. Our ride today was 193.9 miles, 5 hours and 49 minutes of runtime on the motor. You saw I rode leisurely. I averaged 32.1 mpg. I had a high of 79, and my average speed was my average speed was 33. This stuttering is rough today. I'm not sure why. So I've got Jack in the Box for my wife and I'm going to go in and sit down and eat. So I'd like to thank you again for watching yet another Spyder ride. This is your host, Joe. This will be posted to Life with Joseph and also Riding Renaissance, my Spyder only channel. So thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. And as always, peace be with you.